What is up, everybody, and hello. Welcome to a video that I'm not sure when it's going to be posted. I'm hoping it's going to be later on Friday. Literally as soon as I record this, I am out the door on another adventure, hunting ghosts. So that is the fun thing. I do bear in mind as well, I have said that bit of an easygoing month, this latter point of January. Then February is back to making guides, side quest guides, and stuff like that. I just need a little bit of a break away from stuff. So a lot of the time, until say Monday, very easygoing content, but I think people understand that sometimes you need to take a bit of a break. But in any case, state of the Battlerealm, okay? The kind of honeycomb of mystery champions coming to the game. Look, really interesting stuff. Jax, of course, has done his live stream on some options and examples, and there's lots of very interesting things. Like, did you know that there's only 20 champions, I think it is, that can be put into here, or like 22 if you include things like Deathless Champions. There's some interesting things with it, and of course I've got my own theories about who I think is going to be in the mix. So one thing we'll do, we'll just get right into it, and I'll just talk about some stuff and information as we go. So my predictions for skill. And do bear in mind, some of this is based off of certain information, other stuff is just kind of like just guessing, and some things I might not know. There's also going to be Deathless Champions, which I think King Groot, Deathless King Groot, is going to have one of the available slots just by proxy. So for the two characters I'm going with in this is Okoye and Namora. I think Namora could be a good grab right here. And do bear in mind, I don't know if Kabam are going to have this so that, look, if it's next to a tumor, then it's going to be Namora, or it's going to be an Atlantean-based character, or is it going to be Colin Wing, because she is next to Misty Knight? Is it going to be a Mole Man-related character based on the fact of association because it's right next door? Don't know if that's going to be exactly the case. Like, it could say, like, the reason that I've chosen to put Okoye next to Nick Fury is because he's bald. He's got no hair. He's got a shaven head. That's the reason I've put Okoye there. Oh, maybe that's the bold link to the fact that we've got Black Panther Civil War there. But then you might be going, right, well, that makes some sense, but no sense at the same time. So look, that's just a case of like, look, we've got some Panther-based stuff here, kind of like eking through. Could that be the case? I don't know. Command put a lot of red herrings this way, so trying to guess this stuff is always difficult. But I feel there could be a good link to have Namora and start expanding out that Atlantean side of things and synergies and things like that. And of course, as I said, Okoye is kind of like, look, we've got the Panthers here, we've got Okoye there, we've then got Baldy there. That's not a nice kind of way to kind of describe, but you know what I mean. You know what I mean with it. Science. I had a bit of a trouble with science, kind of like doing predictions, and I've kind of gone back to my previous ones of last time, where I'm like, okay, let's go Val Richards. Let's do that. I should really get my red arrow just so we can point to things. So yeah, Val Richards. Brainstorm, I think, is the other alias for the character. Sue Storm's daughter. Maybe it's an iffy one. And the same thing with the leader. I think the leader features in the upcoming movie. It's going to bug me now. What there is. So the evil Marvel characters is the Thunderbolts. There we go, Thunderbolts. And as well, we got the Lizard, or Lizard Man, whatever you want to like refer to it. It's probably Lizard Man. I don't know, but the Lizard. Probably because it's a bit of a clue of close to where I'm going on an adventure. But in any case, look, could be not, associated around right there with some of the Spider-Verse based characters. Of course, that could be a thing. So now on to Cosmics. So a bit of a tricky one, I think, with the Cosmics. So one thing that I think is a definite is Deathless King Groot. Of course, being a Cosmic based champion, same thing with the Mystic version of Deathless Guillotine, it seems like that's a good fit, and that's going to take up one of these right next door to Thanos. Would it be Deathless Thanos? Probably not, because the character isn't going to be released until 2025, so it kind of makes more sense to be that. Bit of a tricky one at the top here, and I don't think there's any rhyme or reason or a good enough link between Angela and Red Goblin, but I've gone with Ares, and I did have him down as a skill-based champion, but I think that it may be a case they'll put him as a cosmic-based champion if they enter him in. As much as I'm like, I want Beta Ray Bill, I'm kind of like, exhausted on that one because I just don't know if Kabam are ever going to put it in any kind of shape or form. So that's kind of like, that's that. And then finally for Cosmic, right here, a bit of an iffy one. Male or female version of Quasar. So there is a female version of Quasar. There's a male version of Quasar. April, I can't remember the second name of it. It's difficult trying to remember all the comic book characters' full names, but I know that her first name is April. I can't remember what his first name is, but Quasar. There's associations with Guardians of the Galaxy. Whether or not Kabam want to expand out that particular area, I just don't know. But I kind of feel that that's a character that's been sort of teased in the past. And I think Kabam have also teased Annihilators-based characters in the past as well. So it could, in fact, you know, be a thing in some sort of shape or form. Moving now on to Mystics. Some things link, some things don't. So I do think that Kabam are going to do another Native American-based character. Whether or not it's Shaman, whether or not it's Talisman. Actually, no, is Talisman actually, Kushala? Well, I don't know. Like, it's difficult a lot of the time because you just don't know if Kabam will go down that route or not. I do think Shaman could be a good fit for there. You know, another Mystic character that's kind of, again, you know, first world, settlers type character, maybe. Hellstrom, another difficult one to kind of let go. Is that a good link there? Could this be a new Kabam-based character coming in this year? Maybe. Could it be Hellstrom? Quite possibly. There's lots of different options available. Agatha Harkness. This was, again, a bit of an iffy one to kind of thrust down here, but I kind of felt like I couldn't find any kind of decent link that was a solid link. Because here's the thing, and as I said, the red herrings are, Kabam might put in like these random honeycomb characters. I'm like, well, these don't link to each other. And that's the thing. Because if you guessed all of them, and you guessed all of them correctly, then where's the fun in kind of finding out what's the mystery characters coming into the game? It's like predictable. And at the end of the day, we don't want to be so predictable. We don't want to go, oh, Blob's going to win the Summoner's Choice 2024. And it turns out it doesn't. So, you know, expect the unexpected. This one's a bit of a weird one. So, weirdly enough, there is a link between Loki, Dr. Voodoo, and a character that is Dormammu's son. Yes, Doyle Dormammu. I didn't say that right. Doyle Dormammu is the son of Dormammu. I honestly, this was a bit of a reach. But I think that this was. It could be. Look, I've seen a comic book strip of Dr. Voodoo interacting and telling off Doyle Dormammu, and Loki being in that one. So whether or not it's a Loki comic, I think that it is. So yeah, that was a bit of a weird one. But hey, weirder things have happened in this game. Agatha Harkness, I think, could be a definite lock. But again, that's another one we'll have to see. On the tech side of things, and I think we've got Mutant still to go. Look, Zero or Cypher, I'm still sticking with that one from last time, as I just didn't think that was. I think that's still something that could be a good kind of lock and a good link for Warlock and Sentinel, same way it was last year. Jocasta is a little bit of again another reach that I just don't think is particularly possible. There's a good link here that kind of goes Iron Man, Shuri, and then Ironheart in the middle. I still think we're getting Ironheart, but I just don't know when. And the final one from this is Marvel Boy. Now, Marvel Boy, which I thought would have a lot of cosmic-based powers, actually has a lot of technological kit that he has with him. As another member of the Guardians of the Galaxy, he does have a lot of technological based items, which, you know, blasters and other things like that. I think technological suit. So there's a good chance that could be that. It could be cosmic. Not kind of, if he comes into the game, it could be cosmic. But I feel that there's a good link enough to make Marvel Boy a tech champion within this game. And Ironheart, because she was a previous Summoner's Choice champion, like Bullseye, like White Tiger, and I feel that she could be one of these ones that comes in next year, like January next year, or it's going to be a case at some point this year. Same thing with other champions, that is. And let's go over to the final one, which is Mutant. Now, there is some interesting stuff here. I think I'm, again, reaching to kind of say that Mystique is coming into the game, because blue links to the Brotherhood of Mutants, linked to Professor Xavier, yada yada. Blob or Shriek will fill out the Summoner's Choice as another mutant, because it more than likely will win. If it doesn't, then I'm wrong. And this is an interesting link. So, the character called M, or Monet Saint Crux, if I'm saying that right, has a link to Sabretooth and Domino as members of the Weapon X-Force. And that is cool to know that link. There's also an interesting other link between Monet Saint Crux, Jubilee, and a character called Chamber, or Jono, who is the partner, or future partner, of Jubilee. Jubilee shacks up with Jono and they have a kid together. And I thought that was a really interesting link. It's difficult to kind of like say that is going to be the case between Chamber and Monet St. Croix, whatever it is. I'm going to stop saying that now because I'm probably saying it wrong. But the character called M. But yeah, that's a cool link there. There's nothing linking. What's it called? There's nothing linking Apocalypse. And there's some iffy links with Psylocke over there, but there's still something there. Mystique, as I said, is an iffy one. I don't think it's going to be there. It would just be too coincidental. It would be ridiculous, but at the same time, have Kabam found a way to put the character within the game and create something around it? We'll have to live but hope. In any case, that has been my predictions. I'm off on the road right now, so by the time you get this video, whatever, what are your predictions? Some of these agree with you. Do you disagree with some of them? Because, by the way, you're welcome to. But put who you think is going to be coming to the game based on maybe some clues Kabam have thrown in. Maybe something that you think Kabam are going to put in the future. You know, your thoughts on the matter in the comments down below. I had some final notes on this, but I can't remember where it is. Oh, no, there it is. I think I'll just end the video now. But, yeah. That's really it, yeah. The 2 in January have to be put in, so I don't know what those will fill out. And no, 2 for February needs to be put in, but we'll find out what they are in the coming week. But in any case, thanks for watching this video. Check out some other content. I'll see you soon. Much love and goodbye.